How much have you
Right.
lost?
Do I need to roll?
So, Lay, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay, so just making sure. Bamboos with the X. So, once again, nice job on this card. Should all be really happy and proud of that kill. And moving on for the rest of the night, we're on Magmorax. As many of you know, Magmorax basically is Rashark Light, very much similar to Heroic. The biggest difference is that those, I guess I don't know what you call them, the stacks.
Spittle.
Verm, also you're bleeding through, by the way. It's not the spittle, it's the stacks you get from doing that. I forget what the name. Once you hit 40, you die. And that will dictate the strat that we'll be using, and most groups use for this, but the general premise is that we'll probably have, I think it's kind of like 10 spittles at most. This fight should be about 5.5 minutes. Pure single target. For the first and most of our rotation, the notes are revolving around the spittle and also the individual soaks, because both of those are the same for the most part. The way we'll break this up, if you look at the note, there's 3 lines. So the first group, which will be group 1, the first line will be Elise, Method, Clay, Karenite, and myself. Second group, Ice Lance and Crucible, Trey, Verm, Inno. Third group, Ferocious, Shadow, Brian, Slough, and Nick. These groups represent the small individual soaks. I believe there's 4 that go out in Mythic, but we still have 5 people for each group just to cover our bases. So when the first individual, yes, I'll push the motor note again. Thank you. Did you get that?
No, but maybe that's
I got
what
that one.
I got it.
I got the new note.
It's just
Yeah, the
Got
note likes
it.
to be super annoying.
I don't know. I see it glowing red when you push, but nothing showing.
Trying to think why that would be for you.
I need to target something first.
What?
I have it enabled. I don't know if there's anything else. I'm still new to this add-on.
Um,
Are you sharing personal note?
no, I'm not.
No, I'm talking to him.
Oh,
Where do I check that again?
Open settings. Go to note. Go to setting. And then you'll see show only personal note. Does that check?
Don,
Yes, what?
was this weapon an increase to you at all? Those weapons?
No, but I would like it for transmog.
Okay. Is that just everyone's intentions is transmog since?
That is mine.
It's not going to be better than any crafted weapon for anyone.
Okay, because I would. I
Brian,
might give it
you got
to
bleeding right now, lad.
bleeding.
Your fan
Damn.
service. Yeah.
Oh Jesus! Let me go put out its misery.
While he figures that out, so basically, those are the 3 groups. There'll be each group will represent one of the small soaks, which I will tell you what the name is right now. Oh, what is it? Igniting Roar. So Igniting Roar, and they're actually lava ejections. That's what they're called. So Igniting Roar does a bunch of AOE damage, which would be something to the healers to note. That's the big raid dam. Those lava injections go out. They need to be soaked. If we miss one, just like Rashok, it's a basically wipe. And we'll just cycle through the 3 groups. As well, those 3 groups we can kind of, well, we'll see how that goes. On the note of the spittles, the other major mechanic, the big soak that in Heroic we all just stand behind the boss and just breeze through normally. And here we'll divide the spittles into 3 sections. The first 3 spittles and then spittles 4 through 10. The first 3 spittles revolve around this exact area where we're standing right now. You can all look around between Star and Condom. Squares where the tanks will be standing. Boss will become pulled. Everybody stands besides the tank stands behind boss, and you just pump. Once those spittles come out, if you have bigwigs or DBM, it will denote you a Star or Condom or stay put for the spittle. If you have Condom, you have to go to Condom. If you have Star, you go to Star, and whatever. I forget what. I don't think you get marked with the other one. I think I don't know what the marking is for that one. I think it's just nothing. You stand right with everybody else. The reason what's going to happen is that those 3 spittles, one of them is going to be a group soak. So the group soak is the entire group will soak right behind boss. Easy peasy. As soon as that happens, the group will split kind of 50-50 to go to Condom and go to Star. And the way that's going to be broken up, I believe I have all range going to star, and then melee and tanks going to condom. I believe that is the way I want to do that, and that should clear up all the spittles. So just to clarify there, so 3 spittles are going to drop. One of them is a group soak. The 2 spittles that aren't a group soak will go to star or condom. Your weak or big wig should yell at you. The one that's not will stand still. Everybody else, so the other 17, 16 people will all stand with you for the group soak. We soak the group soak. The spittle gets consumed immediately, and then everybody else splits off left and right based upon if you're melee or ranged. Onto star and condom. We do that for 3 times. After the 3rd time, the strat completely changes, and from the 4th and 10th, what we do is basically you will move the spittles out to the side, is what we're doing. And basically we'll be kiting the boss around the room. Basically trying to dodge the spittles that will be growing now since we're not soaking anymore. That will grow and grow and grow, and we'll basically be kiting the boss. I guess that would be clockwise. Yeah, clockwise around the room. But that is basically the gist of the fight. It's very, very simple, and nothing too crazy about that. So, any initial questions here? I know I've kind of been spitting some facts at you guys. So,
You said melee is star or condom?
I believe I wanted them condom.
Okay.
For the time being. We might tweak that a little bit, see how it goes. And I'm not sure if we even need everybody, but we'll see how the stacks kind of pan out. So, and the damage as well.
So just for clarification, after the first 3 spittles, we're moving the things out and we're moving the boss away from the spittles, correct?
Yes. So basically after the first 3, the spittles would basically kind of, one would go right here, and the other would stand right next to it and drop it, and then we would just move. The boss would stay split still, but then once those spittles get dropped, the people run back to the boss, keep pumping, but those spittles, since they weren't soaked, as you know from Uruk, they'll start growing. And the tanks, all they gotta do is just literally start kiting the boss around the room more and more and more around the edge, and that's what we do. The 3rd spittle, the group soak, we'll still do that one though. That one is still normal. Everybody soaks the group soak, which just is right behind. Nothing changes that. That only changes until the very last one. I believe it's the 9th one. Just because at that point everybody's stacks will be getting too high. If you remember what I said earlier, if you get 40 stacks from soaking the spittle, you die. And I think right around there you get like low 30s by the 8th or 9th one. So it gets really risky for people having everybody soak it again. So at that point I'll probably make a call. I'm guessing it'll be the 9th one that will start sacking people. Unfortunately, unless you are blessed to be a paladin or a mage, then I think that's the only.
Paladin bubble doesn't take it off. I know from heroic.
No, it doesn't. You'll survive the group soak. You'll still get the stacks though.
Oh yeah.
And there's strats too, like you could wait till last second and horse out there and then take a gateway back. We'll kind of finesse with that once we get to that rage. Ice block works. I think cloak. I don't know if cloak works for you, Trey. Outside of that, if anybody else gets it, since we do not have a prop paladin and we don't have spell warding, you will have to get sacked. So sad, but hopefully not.
We still want the short portal for the.
Yes, and that was the other point. So yeah, and then what you're doing, the short portal would ideally a little bit be. I don't know whose short portal this is, but like basically we'd want it kind of like a rifle. Is this? Can we get mine suit on the boss? Before I ooga booga thick pull it. So
He's immune.
he's immune. God, what a freaking Chad. Okay, anyways, I'll just dance right here. So kind of right here towards condom, a small gateway. That's why I was kind of remember for those heroic runs, kept telling people to try to do the gateway because this is the exact time that'd be nice to use the gateway. I do have a weak aura. That's just like the last boss of Vortex that tells you when to jump if people run with that weak aura. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go, this way here. Oh yeah? Give me a second here. Right here. I think that's technically for a large gateway, but as in like a longer one. But that should give you roughly something to work with, so. Any initial questions right now? So
because there was a lot of information going out there. So, and you gotta keep in mind I'm kind of retarded, so I kind of forgot some of it.
Bro, same.
When you were calling out the groups, I heard my name. That's for like the little small circle ground effect.
Yes. Okay, so you would be group 1. So you'll cycle group 1, group 2, group 3, group 1, group 2, group 3. And I will work on getting my crap together to be calling it out for you guys as well to help you guys out so you guys know which groups you are. The big important thing is
so that just means
didn't want to fuck up something.
Nope, you're good.
That just means those are the groups that are going to be group soaking, right?
Not
Nope.
group soaking, individual soaks.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So, but yeah, well, so that's the plan right there for that. I'll call those out, just typical. That'd be a good time to pop a defensive for anybody that is soaking. If you want to know when to be mindful of your health, just kind of like beams it was for the last boss, those protocol beams. For this boss, it's those small soaks. Those will nuke you, but they need to be soaked, and just kind of like Rash Shock, that's a great time to pop a defensive. So your healers for thank you. Should have to.
Is it a big like damage
Yes.
thing? Like, would Dark Pact be enough, or should I use like Unending Resolve?
Feel it out. I couldn't honestly tell you that. Give a go with each one and see how it feels. So,
Dark Pact.
tanks, yes. Whatever tank is not tanking can definitely soak that as well, including the condom soak. In tanks, this is really kind of a snooze for you guys. It's basically just heroic, but you move the boss a little bit. So, yeah. Any other questions? I'll get some pulls. We'll try to get this first kind of like 3 spittle rotations down, and we'll take it from there. So. Like I said, I'm sure we'll tweak things as we go. Can we get a feast down? Sam Flask, Method Flask, Nick Flask, and Crucible and Brian. We'll need Battle Shout.
Beast is
Evoker
by
buff.
the so well.
Dev Eat, Ferocious Eat.
I've seen 3 different strats on the big soaks. How do you want that handled?
What do you mean the big soaks? The 3 soaks?
Yeah, the lava pools.
Right now I'm just splitting the group up. I'm sure I'll probably shave people off, depending on how quickly the middle one gets soaked. Because right now we're just gonna have, like I said, melee right, ranged left, or let me rephrase that: melee to condom, range to star. But as we get a feel of how quickly they go, I'll probably start pulling people off of that and just only having like 2 or 3 people. But for right now, let's just have everybody and just kind of pull back as we need. So, does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Perfect. Any other questions? Otherwise, we'll get some pulls going here. Still 18 seconds, right? No reason not to.
I need my 2 homies on me. That'll be it.
All right, homies, go hump Sluff's leg. Everybody else, get ready to pump. How do I play Windwalker? Jesus Christ, I forget playing this class. All right, here we go.
Don, you want to take it first, or shall I?
You can take it.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Guess I'm taking it.
So these are soaks. So group 1. So you should get a marker here. So condom. So Dev, you need to be going to condom right now. Yep. All right. Let's go. Solstice now.
I already got one.
Perfect. Let's get a wipe here.
I think
Did
I
you-
was in the right spot.
Yeah, you were. No, that was Dev. So.
But you get a skull if you stay still.
Everybody stand in bed. Jump in the lava.
Every
Jump in
wipe
lava. Let's wipe it. Let's wipe. Stop. No healing.
Don't we all want to start stacked on square, and then the only people that move out are the 2 people with the soaks?
Squares where tanks are. You want to be behind the boss. So past square. The point of the tip right here where a bunch of dead bodies are. So.
Gotcha. Well, we all
I'll
want
take
to
it first.
stack
My
up in the
damage
middle
is
there,
higher
and then
first.
just the other 2 split off.
Say it one more time, Vern, sorry.
We all want to stack in the middle of those, and then the
Yes.
2 people that get the soak split off, soak the big one. We split
Yeah,
off
so
with the
basically
other.
there'd be a group soak that all, like, whatever, 16 of us, I guess that'd be in the group soak. Star and Condom will not be in the group soak. They'll go to wherever they need to go. We all soak the group soak, the 16 of us. As soon as it's gone, the spit underneath as well, that's also gone. We split and help soak Star and Condom. Melee right, Star's left. And then from there, like I said, just keep pumping. Peace out.
So which tank is tanking first?
The Dawn.
Yeah, I'll take it first.
Which one's done?
Okay.
There.
The warrior.
Warrior.
Parallax.
raid check here. Ferocious eat, Ice Lance eat, then Warrior and stand buff. Done.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
I didn't realize you went back to Beacon.
Yeah, I don't need a defense trinket.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First puddles are going out here.
We missed one in the back.
We did, yeah. Keep going here, so group soak. As soon as that group soak goes in the middle, right, it gets soaked up, and then left to right. So there we want everybody soaking that beforehand. We're down to the frontal. Just keep going. So the second one is, so, knockback here. Get ready for the knockback. Rest setting aura, this is group 2. Alright, let's wipe here.
Ouch.
I refuse to die.
Everybody in lava. Everybody in the lava.
Aha. I didn't die.
Got me in the frontal.
Where do I go with skull if I get that?
Skull?
Yeah.
You're probably the group soak, which means you're again boss. I guess that's the marker.
Oh.
Skull, so.
We just weren't. Yeah, okay. I just wasn't getting boss new enough.
Yeah, what's up?
That's when you call it group 1, it's not like Brash Shock, you just actually mean group 1 and then group 2.
Sorry, when I say group, I mean I'm going off the note, not the raid frames. So it's like Rash Shock, I think what you're saying.
Okay,
not
yeah.
like,
That's
yeah,
what
that's what you
I
want.
was just double checking. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I can use different terminology, but I don't.
No, I got you now.
Just for clarity.
Yes, what's up?
Can we move this point, or put a point where we're all gonna stack for the other stuff? Because we're kind of like spread apart, and it's making the other thing not go down fast enough.
Give me a second here. Sorry, my weak orders are cursed.
Like everybody stack on fucking something X or whatever.
You mean for the group soak?
Yeah, behind the boss.
Yeah, I mean you said it was Skullneck, right?
Yeah, that's what it gave me. Yeah.
Alright, we'll
I
just
need
do
a
like here.
quick minute, real quick.
No worries.
Just for the clarity.
Tyler, I'm gonna swap you and Elise for groups here.
So what group am I now?
1.
Okay.
My notes aren't loading for some reason. Like it's just a blank slate. How do I close them and reopen them again? Do I just disable the add-on? You have it on personal only showing? That would probably be it.
That Scar and Kill doubled my gold. I can actually repair mine with my own gold.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's lit.
I'm back, sorry.
No worries.
Oh fucking.
Alright, this is. Sorry, this is for pull. Elise needs to eat, and stand buff as well.
Rock, please.
Oh, it already disappeared. It's fine. Just do it. Full.
You want food buff? I give you food buff.
That's okay, I would just pull.
Let's go. We get the boss down to sub 0.01% because at least they have food buff. That's on me. That's on me. I know
What
we
happens,
all
Oji,
want
quit?
we all want to pump here, but let's really try to focus on learning these
5,
mechanics.
4,
Damage comes later.
3,
Mechanics now.
2, 1.
I see what's going on. Right. Melee would go right here. Finish up, Misty down. Knockback coming up. That didn't work. Oops. This is group 2 for soaks.
I'm at 39 stacks.
Watch your breath.
36.
I don't know
yeah.
why it's not fucking showing me your stacks or anything right now. It's so weird.
Would the attack speed
Yeah, let's go
curse
right
on
there.
this boss be helpful?
Everybody on fire.
Yeah, probably. If it's the
Speak
second.
or-
You attack speed every
Absolutely.
single boss.
Okay. I'll just get in the habit of doing that now.
Put it in a macro.
I just fit it into my opener.
You don't have enough people in there. That hurts.
Dude, a minute and 30 in, I never dropped a bite. That was fucking nuts.
Bad RNG.
So, I have a quick question.
Yep,
For
what's
the main group soak before the star and condom soaks, should the circle be big enough that it's hitting the star and condom?
It should
or-
not. It should not.
That's
If the boss is
so I
getting
was
energy,
wondering-
I can move him back a little bit. Like I said, those word markers are kind of eyeballing. Give me a second here.
Yeah, I was just gonna
is
say maybe we need to
not
move it a
it.
little bit. That's all.
And then is that skull on a sack again, or how is that working?
Nope. That is everybody's on it. So except if you have the skull or star or condom.
It's not showing.
Because there's
your stacks for some
basically
reason.
there's 3 spittles going out: skull, star, and condom.
Mhm.
Skull though is a group soak on top of being a regular spittle, if that makes sense. This
Gotcha.
should be fine here. We'll see how this feels. These 3. So as soon as skull gets group soaked, we soak it together, and then the spittle underneath it disappears. Then everybody splits off to their appropriate spots: ranged, star, tanks, healers, condom.
Gotcha.
So, like I said, those for the group 1. So remember, Inno, Tyler, Claycast, Karenite, and myself. Don't be afraid to pop a defensive and live those lava ejections, because they crank, as I'm sure we're all familiar. Alright. CRA check here. A lot of buffs. Tyler, eat.
Hey, we can stand on skull.
So feast, that's fine. No feast, that's fine. You get next one.
All the ranged people are like, yeah.
Be this close to boss makes me nervous.
I think that's why he's immune.
Remember, everybody should be on skull except tanks when we're pulling here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so everybody should be on skull right here. So like Karenite, Iceland, so we have a lot of people not on skull right now. And now we'd move to your appropriate size, so please. So everybody back on skull. Knockback about to come up. Oh, we don't have a lock gate here. Heal lock gate quick, Karenite, Reverm.
Overpowering stop.
Use the knockback. This is group 2. Group 2 soaks. Part will come up 5 seconds. So hang on, Shadow should be on skull, and I don't know who that method's over there. Yeah, method should be gone. Okay, let's wipe.
I gotta move one of my weak oil that covered up my I can't
No, it's
fly.
fine. I know people getting weak auras. Everybody on fire. Everybody just die. Jump, jump, jump. Take a bath.
A
Did we
Prog doesn't
miss
hurt at all.
one on the first group, or did I just get fucking?
You died and caused us to miss. Yeah, you dying is equivalent to missing one. If you die when it's up.
Okay.
Like that's just ancestral guidance and pray for you. So.
Holy shit.
Not ancestral
I mean,
guidance. Astral shift.
AG won't do it. Yeah.
Astral
We did
shift.
miss one of them though.
We did. It was.
Okay, I was like, 'cause
We
there
It was
played
one
the
on
group
Star.
system against that
What's up?
group. You said you're doing the Rashok of Melee's group 1, the Range's group.
No, I am not.
Okay.
Everybody's notes. Everybody look at the notes. If you don't have the note, please tell me now.
Okay, my
see.
notes are still blank. I can't turn them on. So sorry.
Here, let me do this here.
I'm posting it in.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you just post it in Raid General.
Raid General.
So range, you're not on Star? Because that's what you said at the start.
They are.
So
Yeah,
he's
they are.
referring to the little puddle. At the
No,
very
yeah.
start, the boss will
Range
throw out
split
5
off
puddles.
2-star.
So everybody's going to Skull first, and
Everyone-
then you're splitting off to
Yes.
to
So
Star
let
and
me
Condom.
be clear here. The only times you should not be on Skull is if, well, besides like dodging a frontal, but is A, it's your group's turn to soak the smallest puddles. Then you run out and you soak the small puddles. Or for the option 2 is when we're doing the 3 spittle puddles, everybody still stays on Skull, but then you once Skull is done, you move to Condom or Star. That's the only time. Otherwise, you really should always be behind the boss on Skull. Always behind. When in doubt, be behind boss. So.
I mean, I'm feeling that, but is there any way that I can be separate and my 2 pressing targets be separate instead of having?
That's fine,
I mean,
that's fine, that's
I mean,
fine,
in my having my targets because that'll literally drop on
Yes,
anybody if we're all stacked like that.
Yes.
So
you two,
my
you
ebb
two-
and my 2 targets will be on Star.
Sounds good. We'll do that then. Any other questions? Nope. All right, let's raid check here.
They still have to be on Skull for the soak, though.
Yes, they'll come to Skull for the soak. Yes.
It's right after Bull.
Yes. The first one, at least, yeah. Let me change one thing quick for myself here. Make sure we get a gateway as well.
Oh, a little far.
A little too far.
Damn.
I got it.
We're flying, boys.
That's my bad.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, here we go. Like I said, we want to pump, but let's just try to focus on really locking these mechanics. Because we get this whole like rotation down, and then it's just pumping from here on out.
You can answer that after this full.
Yeah, I see my method.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is group 1 for your soaks here. Nicely done. Everybody should be on Skull now. We're just chilling on Skull. Go to your space. So Star. Yep, your sin is on Star. So you're flip flop right now, you two. No, you're good. You're good. And we move. Help soak.
Blazing breath.
Watch the frontal. Knockback's coming up. Great knockback and take the gateway here. This is group 2 soaks. Nicely done. Everybody on Skull now. So at least to Condom, from his Star, go to Star. Everybody else is on Skull. Right? Ranged, go Star. Melee, go Condom. Perfect. Should be, I believe, group 3 now. If you haven't soaked yet, this is your soak. Nicely done. Alright, now back to the pools. Yep. Slow, yep, perfect. Remember, melee right, range left after this. Once the middle soak, move. Nicely done. After this is the 4th one, so we'll have a knockback after this. If you have Star or Condom, you are moving them to the left of the boss, away from the group. Here comes knockback.
Overpowering stone.
Right, this is group 1 soaks. We're missing one, group 1. Alright. Let's wipe here. Getting better. Everybody jump by the fire, take a bath.
Don't soak.
Don't soak.
Yeah, I didn't get to mine fast enough.
Much better. I think we're gonna feel for it. Be mindful if you are Star and Condom, don't get too close to the boss. Try to be on the world markers or even a little bit further away. Because if you drop the puddle and the puddle is touching the boss's hitbox, it's a little more center than the actual indicator shows. But if it actually overlaps that, the boss will gain energy, which is very bad. That's the enrage. Kind of like Rashok, you know, like us not soaking as a group in Rashok, how it gains energy. Same thing here. If those puddles touch the boss ever, it gains energy, which is why the tanks will be right after this point. Will be moving the boss around the room so it doesn't touch. But besides that, much better. I think we had like a flip flop in the group 2 there for a second, but that you guys adjusted fine. Any burning questions so far?
That last phase when we start taking them out to the sides.
Yes.
Is it possible to take it like into the lava? Do you know?
You can, right?
Think so. I guess you could try it.
Like not without cooldowns, of course. Like I would take it in with the cloak.
Yeah, I mean you could try it. My guess is that you might save a couple like feet because I think it'll just probably go from the lava. I don't think it like eliminates it. So.
And also, to that same question, can we put it inside of other lava pools to save?
Yes. The lava pools can be on top of each other. That doesn't have any effect. Just be careful because you'll get double the stacks, I believe, of soaking it. So be very mindful of that. So.
Just pulled with all red gear. Disregard that one, please.
You're good. We're all just here.
Brian, are we playing 2 or 3 minute Infernal?
2.
Welcome to the Prescience Club, brother.
Let's get Int buff, Priest buff, and Evoker buff. And method, yeah, that's a DBM or bigwigs. For the time being, I will call it if I see you.
I need Verm and Ice Lance on me on the start. You can stack over on Skull, Brian. Not Verm, but Ice Lance and Care Knight. My bad, not Verm.
Oh, I was
Verm,
about to say
I've got you on pull.
I'm sorry, you were giving me instructions and my wife came in.
Oh, you don't have to stack on me. I just need Ice Lance and Care Knight on me. And then I will be presencing you after the pull.
Daddy likes crit.
Alright, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 1.
The first pool soak's going out here. Nicely done. Pools, everybody is on Skull here for the group soak. You get Star or Condom. So, Crucible with Condom, Star, go to Star. Don't overlap boss, Condom and Star. Once Skull is soaked, move, melee range. Nicely done. Watch frontal. This is the knockback happening. Look where the lock gate is. Oh, sorry, this might be... Yep, it is. Get ready, group 2. This is your pool set. Group 2, careful on Skull. Nicely done. Alright. Verm Star, Ferocious Condom. Don't overlap boss Verm.
Ooh, I might have got too close, my bad.
That's alright, we're learning here.
Someone's gonna have to take my soak.
Right.
In group 3.
This is group 3. Nicely done. Ready for pools here. So these would go to the side here. This is side now, sorry. So Condom, away. Whoever that Condom, you'd run away, Sliff. That's
Okay,
fine.
my bad.
Nope, that's okay, we're learning. Let's just soak that for now. Don't soak, Crucible, get out of that. We don't want to be soaking that anymore. Those ones we do not soak. Group 4 on, so. Next knockback.
Overpowering stomp.
Alright, next set of pools here. This is group 1, sorry, group 2, excuse me.
This one.
Took some wrong
fucking portal.
Alright. Wait, did I get the pools wrong? Was that group? My things are weird now.
No, I think that was supposed to be group one.
But,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
the pools. Was that the fourth or fifth one there? I thought that was the fifth.
It was the
That-
fourth.
That was
was the
supposed
fourth.
to be two.
That was my bad then, stuff. When I called you, that was my bad. I missed my thing yelled at me. My bad. But anywho, I think we're starting to get a feel for it now, how it's working. So
That was
This
a.
is
So
too hard.
God, I
it's
don't.
the third set or the fourth set that we take out.
yes, fourth set onward will take out. The only thing that doesn't take out is the skull marker. If you have the skull group soak, you're always soaking in the group. That one, everybody's just gonna soak like normal.
Now, where do you want us to take it out to specifically? Like,
It's a feel. I don't know the exact spot. It's more of a feel, but I'd say if the bosses are on square, I'd say probably one right here where Trey and I are, roughly kind of here.
you don't want it like it this far out, even.
I mean, yeah.
Next
For,
to you?
the farthest out as possible. Yes. So it would,
Okay, gotcha.
I'm just thinking about general spacing compared to the boss, like general this vicinity. And then obviously zip back in. The tanks will just be mindful. Once this happens, though, be aware that like the tanks will be moving the boss, so we'll have to move with the tanks. But luckily, we're not doing the star and condom soak anymore. They're just going off to Timbuktu. We just have the behind the boss soak. The fight actually literally gets easier. Fourth on for everybody. Healers will have to heal more, but everybody else it's less mechanics to worry about. So, right. Let's rebuff. Let's get Slough up. Let's keep going.
Fucking Pit Lord was on crack.
Holy shit!
It crit 10 times.
Oh my god!
All right. Here we go.
And there's only like 2 bosses that are good for F.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Group 1. Everybody on skull except for pools. This is knockback coming up shortly. Just lock gate. We got lock gate here. Someone's got a curse there.
Sorry, I forgot it.
So we can salvage this group 2. It's fine. Keep going. Keep going. Fools. Group soaks here. Stay done. Next is Roar. This should be group 3. Oh, I see. Crap, it's way up there. Pretty far up. Make sure you pop a defensive. Nice. New fools. Everybody on skull. Star and condom. Star left, condom right. Brian left, Lease right. Don't overlap on boss. Skull on skull. As soon as that's done. Okay, get the side ones. Move sides. We need help the sides. Nice and walk the frontal. Next knockback in 10 seconds. Just pump now.
We're gonna start to move to the sides, right?
Yes, from here on out. So after this knockback, after second knockback is when we start doing the whole new rotation. It gets easier now. So if you have Star and Condom coming up in about 5 seconds, you move to the side. This is group 1.
This one.
This one. Always. Just move these to the side. Let's get a feel if we can stoke for skull. Everybody else. That was in the frontal. Yeah, that's wipe here, yeah. I see also what my
I saw someone in that soak. They died?
They may have died or stepped out just
I didn't see anyone there.
I had to step out of I was in the soak, but I had to step out of it because I still had the debuff.
Can I go back Destro?
No.
Hey,
I-
don't you want?
That is fine.
Yeah, so here right now.
Go F.
You going back, Destro?
Ew.
Karen's going back to Astra, so that's your new best friend.
Go Go F. Go F.
Yeah, let's see if
It's
that
disgusting. Don't ever say that to me again.
Go affliction.
The day
Why's
they
the
add in
boss
more.
that way?
I was gonna say, are we on the opposite side?
No, we're in the right side.
It just turned that way. It was facing us before.
What the fuck?
Distract OP.
Distract.
You're welcome. Now we get that +2 initiative to combat. Ambush per advantage.
Yo, D&D.
Give me a second here, guys. I'm checking some stuff on my end.
What's funny is I've only played one game of D&D ever.
Eat. Tyler, eat. Elise, eat. Dev, eat. Alright.
Here you go. Merry
Whoa,
Christmas.
whoa.
I can't eat. I'm fucking poor.
What are you talking about? There's food back here.
Yeah, after I said that.
We need all the buffs again. Where is that?
Brian didn't say
So I just-
complain about no food. He said eat. I just do
Right.
told.
Oh, that might curse it actually. Frick. Maybe it's not the move. Can I undo that?
I can give you the forbidden fish thingy if you want to eat that.
The forbidden fish.
Yeah.
Tempting. What's that?
It makes you lose health while you eat, and if you survive, you lose
is it the
more
one you get
health.
from Magmorax?
Yeah.
I tried to eat it. I was like, what does this do? It's like, oh god, I'm dying.
I think it's if you like survive while eating it, it like gives you a debuff basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick. I know this is impromptu. This is a quick 5-minute break. So I just want to edit some note stuff on my end that will help us. So I apologize.
What does the debuff say? Like, you question yourself?
No, you just lose HP. Max HP.
Do you have a hammer?
Called Forbidden Flounder.
Yeah, it's right next to the feast.
More hammer.
Where? I don't see it.
Feast.
And Legion, I had one
Oh,
person.
hammers.
They had so many freaking feasts. Every wipe, they put down like 10.
Oh, here it is. So you lose 332% of your maximum health over 20 seconds. And if you survive 10 seconds while eating, you will be in agonizing pain, reducing all secondary stats by 15 for 1 hour.
My god.
Also,
I'm gonna make that boss fight
everyone here.
harder.
Stuff. Okay, definitely. I'm gonna do a ready check. Do a ready check. Let's see. I just want to see everyone's here. Real quick. Not there. Alright. Because Blue Council is completely fucked and whatnot, I'm gonna have you all roll for one of the weapons for Transmog to kind of go about this way. So, just in all spirit of fairness. So, go ahead and roll off that for that weapon.
What one was it? Was that a one-hander axe?
It was a one-hander axe, and let me post it again.
Ooh, Sam got the 98. Forfeit my soul.
Is Transmog
You don't have a
count-wide?
soul. Yeah.
I said roll.
Oh, roll.
Roll for Transmog.
Yeah, as long as you can equip it, you can get it transmogged.
So, Sam, can you equip it an axe? See if it's strength.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah, as long as you can equip a axe, like one-handed axe, it'll be transmoggable.
Yeah.
Elgard can equip it.
Yeah, but I don't think that counts as for transmog.
It does.
Oh, does it really?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
But it should.
Oh. You know what? I take that back. This is a pretty sick-looking axe.
I was gonna say that's why DKs can have offhands. Makes no sense to me.
A fucking warrior can transmog anything in the game.
Except for wands.
Except for wands, yeah, and offhands.
Can they use pole arms?
They can
Somebody
transmog
open a closet
staffs.
so I can go to Valdraken super quick.
I can beat the shit out of something with a staff.
Same. I need a
question-
closet for Valdraken.
Question: who is the person talking about Pally Sorcerer here?
What?
What?
Baldur's Gate. Someone was talking about Paladin and Sorcerer combo.
Might have been Herm?
No.
Yeah.
Never even played the game.
That was who?
It was me.
Alright, I'm sending you this video because it's the one I'm doing. See if you're following something similar or know of something similar.
Yo, Verm, did you see the new subclasses from Critical Role? There's an
I thought
paladin.
they were adding a new monk.
Yes, there is one new monk one. Does anybody know which vendor sells the control device for the gateways? I hate using my keybind. Half the time doesn't work.
It's in Shadowlands.
No, like NPCs just sell it.
There's one right by the crafting crafting.
All right,
vendors.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Thank you.
I am back. This is to see who's here. I apologize. I'm just tweaking some note stuff to help call out some things better. So.
I'm here, but I'm in Veldraken real quick.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Right, who needs summons then? So I think Crucible.
Yep.
Who else?
Lay. And Lay.
Clay
Lay's offline.
Is there a reason you're using liquid notes?
Yes, because there's a nice way that the individual soaks can be displayed.
Are
that
you
way.
guys using the liquid pack
No.
for that?
I was using liquid pack. I just learned that I do not like the way it turns out, so I've been kind of Jimmy rigging something else right now, which is why I just took off at the break. So.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the liquid pack. I use nows.
Yeah, I use nows too, and like I said, the liquid pack, I saw some videos of people doing this. I'm like, this looks nice, and it really kind of helps decide what group, like group 1, 2, or 3. And I'm like, I like this, but yeah, the way it showed up on my screen with some of these pulls, I'm like, this looks straight terrible, and I immediately did not want to do this. So I have like first, second, third now in the regular notes. And
Did you use the anchoring pack with the liquid pack?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got the whole spiel.
So where I'm living is going to be in danger soon.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't want to use the liquid pack because then I would have to completely relearn where all my fucking debuffs are.
Yeah, no. I just thought, for this boss, it might be nice. But no, yeah, I don't like it.
I cannot find this vendor.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to buy one of those control devices for the portals.
It's by the artesian people to the left of it.
Literally, as you say that, I clicked on the person. So.
Any luck method or Brian with the note as well, MDT? I'm not sure.
No, I'll have to.
Yeah, I'm good now.
You're good? Okay.
I'm not.
Well, hang on. Well, method, what fixed it for you, do you think?
I just had to, I guess, hit the right setting. So, like, I had show only personal note on, and I had to disable that.
Do you have that, Brian? If you go to note, go to settings.
Brian, stream for me, bud.
Down.
Yeah.
Flash for us, baby.
It disappeared from the screen, so I'm trying to find it again.
/ MDT. Oh, MRT, excuse me. So
Go to
settings.
settings.
Up.
Top.
Race section. Yep. Only trusted. Undo that. Let me try and give me a second here.
Where the hell is your fucking note?
He always used to be right here, and now it disappeared.
Hit the reset thing back on note. I think it's there. Let's see.
Reset?
There's a reset somewhere. I remember seeing it. It's right there.
Oh.
Yeah, perfect.
There it is.
Hey, look at that.
Figured it out. Sweet. Alright, this is for pull. We just need an int buff for lay.
Where's my mage?
Right here.
I'm coming.
Destruction really use that little amount of buttons?
5, 4,
Oh, yeah.
3,
That's easy.
2, 1.
Good to know.
Perfect for the brain damage.
Sounds perfect for me at ZPS. One in the back, one in the back.
Name it.
Soaks here. Knockback coming up shortly.
Overpowering stone.
Group 2.
That was my bad.
Yeah, I was cursed.
I mean, someone missed it, but I stepped into
Let's
it.
get a reset. Let's get a reset. Don't soak these. Don't soak these. Hit by the frontal. I'll take a
does
bath.
not kill you. At least for me, it doesn't.
Bathed in this sweet. Do we have lock Rexo?
Yes, sir.
Not what the frick, not that. Soulstone. Jesus Christ. We had those out too, I guess. I mean, it's 10.
I got one out. I got one out right before.
I pandemic my Ebon Might. I'm fucking trash player. Bench me.
Okay.
I
just for
Retweet.
myself, Destro feels better.
I tried to adjust on that somebody missing their puddle, and then I baited you.
So I think, and I looked this at the video. I'll try this strat here. If everybody can now see the note, if we're looking at behind the bus, so looking from skull perspective, left to right, that will loosely define where you should soak, right? So look for group 1 example. I'm the farthest right, Inno's the farthest left. So Inno should soak, try to get a soak closer to Star. I'll try to get a soak closer to Condom. Does that make sense? So that way we don't have like 3 people run into 1 soak and then the 2 soaks in Timbuktu no one gets because too many people ran for that 1 soak. If we kind of, this is not a hard and fast rule, but just kind of generally let that be a rule of thumb. And I think that might help eliminate some awkward like dances who has what soak type issue might be happening. So any questions on that? So just please take a quick note, look at your note. So Iceland's method, Inno, Incrucible, Ferocious, Shadow, you all kind of more on the left-hand side in your star. Karen Knight, myself, Verm, Elise, Sluff, Nick, you're all more towards the Condom. And then Clay, Trey, and Brian, you're more towards the middle, but that's very loose. Be flexible. If all 3 are, or 4 I should say, on the left-hand side, you're all going left-hand side, you know. So in the middle, you know, just once you're in one, stay in one. So.
And can I be swapped to Star? Because that's where I'm like.
Oh, because you're yeah.
Let
me switch that.
Also, question: is there a reason you have 5 people marked, but there's only 4 puddles now?
Yes, that's the reason. It's just cover basis, so in case someone dies, so
when
or someone gets too many stacks. So, yeah, method and Karen, I'm going to swap you 2 here, quick.
Thank you.
Ooh, so freaking cursed with this. All good?
Wait, never mind. Yep.
So you're right hand side, so you're in your Condom now. So
yeah, for some reason I didn't think the note updated, but yeah, we're good.
Sweet, awesome. What was the other note that? Oh, if you're not in the group that's soaking and you happen to like a puddle lands right on you, move right away. You know, otherwise it'll be very confusing for the people that need to soak whether or not that is covered or not. You know, you don't want to like, you know, at the last second move out because you're not in that group and then no one soaks it. So be mindful of that as well. Right, here we go.
That RP walk though.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I crashed.
1.
Hurry up, kill it before he gets back.
There's the 1 shot.
So, trying to overlap with boss, careful. Watch frontal. Now we're just pumping for a bit. This is knockback happening shortly. This is group 2.
Gonna take it here.
Watch breath coming up here after this.
Hunt the back when you can. Quick. Okay.
Slough can't soak.
Okay. Third group here.
Missing one.
Oh.
It's okay.
Got it.
Right frontal. Right, knockback's coming up. We're just pumping right now. All right, this is group 1. Nice recovery, I saw that.
Yeah.
All right, these go out now. Star and Condom, you are away from the group. Condom, wrong way. Crucible, wrong way. You're on the wrong side. Wrong side.
Mine said condom.
Okay. But we're in group 4 though now. 4 and onwards.
Oh,
so.
That's my mistake.
Yeah, no worries, you're good. So this would be group 2 here. Group 2 soaks weekend. I know it's kind of cursed tanks typically up over there, but yeah, you got it. So skull beyond boss. Everybody on skull. Everybody on skull on the shirts. Condom and star. Everybody on skull. There we go. Let's just keep going. I know it's a bit scuffed, but let's kind of get a feel for this. So knockbacks in 13. If we should be no gateway because gateway I don't think is up yet. Most people. If you don't have the debuff, you can take the gateway here. So tanks here, I guess your big thing is just be mindful of this encroaching puddles that's going on. Yep, you already got it. So soaks here, this is 3rd. All right, condom and star, you're out towards the corner there. So you don't want to be to the center. You want to be close to the wall. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. We're learning.
Yeah,
so.
my bad.
No, we're learning. So.
And also, I died right. You saw. So yeah.
But I mean, like we all saw. I mean, this is like not that bad. We have 43%, and it's the most scuffed thing in this world. And like I said, so the biggest issue is, yeah.
I knew I was supposed to be running it out. I didn't realize.
You're fine.
Putting it both
I'll get
on the
better
same
at that.
side.
After the second knockback, you can take a little mental note. The second knockback, once that happens, that's when we pivot. That's
that's what I'm saying. I knew it was
okay.
supposed to go out. I just didn't realize we were taking it both to the same side.
No, it's fine. It's totally fine.
But yeah.
And I know also people. So, all right, let's get
So-
a piece down and start ripping these. Yeah, what's up?
Clarification on that. So after the second knockback, we're not soaking the thingies anymore, right?
You're
So
soaking skull. Skull always the group soak. There's a literal group soak. That is always getting soaked until like the very very end.
But like star and condom are getting taken off to the left.
Yes, if you're
of the
looking
boss?
from skull towards the boss, it would be left. Yes.
Okay.
And
even though, like I said, I know a couple of people, like whoever those last people, I know you guys realize that, but even if there's space in the center and that's closer, you want to try to get it to the wall here. Always on edge. Always on the edge, you should be dropping those puddles. So be mindful of that. It might be a good time to use a speed buff or whatever you need. So. I'm going to check one thing quick here. Okay, that's like that. That's why I'm so confused.
So, and basically, when we come back after the first set of 3 soaks, we want to take those all the way as far as we can.
Not as far as you can. It just enough that they won't be on top of the boss. They want to be on the edge is the big thing.
Okay.
Once the first ones have been set, so I guess that's the fourth ones, but the first time we're doing that have been set, everyone after that should be pretty clear where you need to be, right? You'll want to, so if like you drop it like right here on this spot, right?
Yep.
and then I'm like pretend like I'm the edge of the circle, and I'm in like getting larger, getting larger, getting larger, getting larger, and I'm like right about here, right? Is the edge of the circle. And then the fifth group, or the second set in this case, who needs to drop theirs, they would drop theirs right next to this point, right? So like right here,
gotcha.
and then right here, right? That's kind of the idea. So after the first time has been set, it kind of will let you know where you need to go.
Okay, gotcha.
Any other questions? All right.
Where do berries come from?
Ask your dad. He'd love to tell you about that.
Hey, Daddy Zach.
Yes. Okay. Anyways,
I would, but he went to go get milk about 20 years ago.
don't forget the cigarettes too. All right, here we go. Tyler, eat flask.
Marlboro Blacks.
All right.
Swallow those Snoopy Hondos.
Snoopy Hondos.
Snoopy Hondos, bro. Newport 100s are actually disgusting.
That's vaporizer. One
What
second.
happens if the lava pools hit the boss?
You don't want that.
Why don't we have Magmorax soak his own pools? Why do we got to do it?
Okay.
Because he's big lava puppy.
Why can't I pet Magmorax then?
Right,
Alright, I'm good.
We-
Let's do this.
See?
I'll laugh if
We're
you
starting to get the
enough.
mechanics down, so let's really start cleaning up. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3 rotations, dropping puddles nicely, and then it's really just after that rinse and repeat and kill. That's all this boss is.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Group 1.
Another one by Star. Never mind.
Alright. So everybody on skulls. Nicely done. Did we get lock gateway? Yes, it's out. Perfect, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Overpowering stomp.
This would be group 2.
I taunted that back too soon. Take it back.
This is group 3 after this. So like right here, it's a great example. Yeah, okay, so that's a perfect example there. If you're group 1 and group 2, get the heck out of those puddles. So group 3 knows that needs to be soaked right there. Alright, these are the final regular puddles, Condom and Star. Let's help us Star, guys. Help us Star, help us Star. Alright, second knockback, we're just pumping right now. You remember, if you have Star and Condom puddles after this point, you are bringing them to the edge. This is group 1.
That's one.
That's wipe. That's a wipe.
That's my fault. I thought somebody was taking that, and then they ran out, so I should have been
No
over
worries.
there.
First person in always takes.
Not always. If they're group, if you're not part of the group, get out right away. So, but otherwise, yes,
Yeah.
that is correct. Yeah, if whoever's in that group, first come, first serve. So,
I did have one question.
yeah, what's up?
Where's Magmorax's fourth head? Because his collar says the fourth collar, but he only has 3 heads.
About that, my friend.
Well, you see, you got to get underneath it to find it.
I was about to say, we all have another head.
No, but why would they call it the fourth collar then if he only has 3 heads? I don't understand.
I mean, he's got to put his dog down, you know what I mean?
Jesus Christ. Let's get a repair bot out.
Okay.
This is really getting Brian, apparently.
Alright, I'm muted.
Jesus Christ.
Back in the corner.
I'd like to speak to HR.
Y'all are something else, man. I swear to God.
You're welcome.
I know who's going to be the HR person.
All
now.
right, Tyler, Elise, Eat, Lay, Flask, bunch of Flask here. Ferocious, Sam, Crucible, and Battle Shout. All right. We'll start ripping pulls. Here we are. We all know what to do now.
Debatable.
What am I doing?
Questionable. Yes. Pumping and killing the boss.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Another one by Star in the back. Star in the back. Star in the back.
All right, let's wipe. Let's wipe.
Yeah.
If we miss a soak, we're gonna be wiping here. We can't be having that. So right there, that's Inno and Karenite. You guys should already kind of be covering that area. So.
Yeah. My God, why does this lava take so long?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's no easy
Yeah.
to make with this boss.
Just taunt the boss and make him hit you.
There you go.
That area?
No. If you look at the note, you and Karenite are the other side. Method and I are right side.
So I would just say that I didn't think it mattered tonight, but like maybe the melee should mostly be on the orange condom side since that's where we're going to be anyways.
It shouldn't matter for small soaks because there's enough time between the two.
Yeah, I get it. I'm just
So,
saying like that's
if
generally where we
anything-
gravitate towards anyways. So
Well, what should happen is that any of the healers, except Nick, the other 3 healers or whatever the off tank is not tanking currently, if you see a missed soak for whatever reason, there's no one's going to it. That's your feel free to jump. I mean, everybody should, but you guys also feel free since you kind of are free floating. So, all right.
I'm gonna try and get
Ice
the
Sense Eat?
further one so that Inno can get the closer
Ideally,
one.
yeah. If you can be helpful to your melee friends, if there are some that are melee range and there's one that's range, please try to take the range. So, Tyler will send you all the feed pics, Stam and Evoker buff, and then we're good to go.
Ew, feet are gross.
You can show him that dog he has in him. So, priest buff. Like once again, double check the note. Everybody, group 2, group 3 as well. Just kind of get an idea where you need to be. So.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Two in front of boss. Left.
We missed the other one.
Yeah, we did.
It's Star side again.
Let's wipe. Let's wipe. Let's wipe.
Star again.
Stack.
Stack them all together.
Yep.
You could
That's
definitely
what
take it out into the lava.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we need to go to lava here?
Red.
There were 2 in front of the boss, like on the
Does
left
nothing
side of the
kill
boss.
you on this boss? It's my light well. It's going off. I can't do anything. It's just procking.
Light well piss.
You can also stand.
Yeah, what's up?
You can also stand on the chains to kill you faster. They deal damage.
Oh, do they do more damage?
No, they really.
Yeah.
or just taunt the boss and make him hit you in
They
the
deal
face.
43k a second.
Wow. After dealing with Siscaran's dot, that's a lot.
So that would be.
Driving to bring board game, dude. Nice.
Dude, that sounds.
I can bring some small ones in my back. Oh.
So like, Karenite, Clay. Any questions on that? Because it seems to be the left-hand side there that seems to be missed. So.
Yeah, my fault.
No worries.
There-
Just making sure.
There were 3 on left side. 2 were soaked. There's just there were like 2 in front of the boss. I had the one in like the back part of Star.
Mm-hmm. No worries, like I said, it could be a perfect storm. And also on that note, there are 5 for the 4 soaks, so the 5th person that feels like just make sure that all are being soaked. So we should never presume that there are other ones are being soaked, or don't presume you are the 5th person, because there actually might be a little other 5th person, and then something doesn't get soaked. So, bunch y'all need to eat. Ice Sense, Dawn, Tyler, Method Flask as well. Battle Shout and Evoker buff. Who was that? Respect. Alright, that's Reslef. Get the buffs on him too.
Did that accomplish?
Yes.
Sorry about that, boys.
Stuff was sending the boss a message. Can we get a res on stuff? Thank you. Rebuffs for him. Thank you. Verse buff. Thank you.
I feel like I need to invest in flavor pockets for some of you people.
Ashton, let me know when you're ready.
If you want to spend 400k on my Lego, you're more than welcome to.
I'll help you with your Lego, my friend. I will help you with it.
I'll donate 100k. How about that?
Just PayPal it to me, bud.
I could donate 100k too.
5, 4, 3,
I could donate.
1.
Can as well.
Front door. This is knockback. Coming up here. We have gateway. Can we gateway right away?
Gotcha.
Gateway's out. Right after this is group 2 for these soaks. Make sure they all get soaked here. Nicely done. Be a little mindful that Kana was a little far away there. No worries. Right, third group. Nicely done. This is the last set of pools. Nice position there, tanks. Careful, Tyler, that might have been too close to the boss. It's kind of close.
I'm gonna get soul stone rest. Fire.
Yep, sounds good. This is knockback coming up here. This roar, this is group 1 for these soaks. These pools are going out now. Condom and Star, you are moving out here. To the left, to the left. Everybody else on Skull. Nicely done. Alright, this is group 2. Move the boss a little bit once this happens, I think. Oh, my bad. Keep going. Breath coming up. Alright, and we're just pumping you for a bit. Knockback's the next mechanic here.
We don't need to move it too much.
Yeah, you're good now, you're good.
The gateway in case you can use it.
Lock portals just drop.
Here's knockback. Nicely done. Third group here, third group. Nicely done. Alright. Star and Condom to the wall. Front left, front left. So that's Brian, you're the wrong way. You're the wrong way.
I am so sorry.
So right there, tanks, when those are about to come out, we need to make a little bit of room for them to move, so.
Okay.
Because the boss seems to be doing a lot of hard casts right after that, so. Alright, let's wipe here. Better. Getting better. Then I get 37% full and the room's only halfway through.
Stand on the chains. Stand on the chains.
Chains.
Where were we supposed to?
If you ever have Star and Condom, run to the edge of the room. There should all just be.
Edge?
No, just right next to the boss. Right next to the boss.
That's okay, my bad.
Oak
The
stays
left
on
side
the-
of the boss.
Yes.
You're facing it. Yeah, my bad.
No, it's okay. Everybody's gonna probably have that moment when they have to do that mechanic. I messed up too. I thought it was a Star and I was Skull. Luckily, I'm a monk, so just rolled it back.
And got one tapped.
I did. So actually funny.
How come we don't have the other two
24K.
dropping it like literally like on the very, very edge, just every time?
I'm gonna say is Warlock Demons whispering in my ear to do DPS ignore mechanic.
Okay,
That's all
hang
I'm
on,
saying.
Brent, hang on. What was that done?
Like, are we not just having everyone just drop them, like literally like standing where I'm standing right here, like every time, like just wherever the nearest edge is?
Yeah, that's what we are doing. So
With the puddles that are moving towards it, yeah.
Yeah, so in that case, like the puddles only take up like this much space. So we don't want to move the boss too far away because it won't like cover the boss right away.
Oh yeah, that's fine. If you feel like there's enough room, that's totally fine. So.
Because they should,
I
should
have
be like
some
over halfway out of the zone when they drop
Yeah.
it.
No, you're yeah. I guess as long as I don't know if there's any hard cast the boss does right after that. That's the only thing I'd be concerned about. Just be wary of that. But otherwise, yeah, we don't need a lot of space here right with that. So.
Dick, I got a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Apologize for my ignorance. After when we're starting to stack the puddles towards the edge.
Yep.
Is there any other large mechanical like thing we got to look out for, or is this pretty much killable past that? Is it rinse and repeat?
That's rinse and repeat. The only thing that gets different mechanical wise is that the skull soak that we're doing after like the 9th or 10th one will have to be sacked. So that's really no difference what you guys have to do. It's the person who gets that. Just sorry, not sorry. Go die. On that note, if you do get there, I will probably screech like a banshee at you to run as far away as you can, because when you sack that, basically the crap that spawns on the ground is correlated to how many people soaked it. So if there's a lot of people that soak it, it's a small little spittle and it instantly just gets consumed up. If there's only one person that soaks it, aka the person that gets sacked, it's a giant spittle. It takes up like half the room. So don't just try to like jump in like the edge of the fire and think you're fine, because you're gonna immediately cover up all the safe space. So
if you're gonna die anyway, you might as well run through
yeah,
the other
yeah,
fire.
eat yourself. The only time that, like I said, mages are the best. Hopefully a mage gets it, or even a paladin. The only tricky part is that you still get the stacks even if you immune to soak, and if you had 40 stacks, which you'll get pretty close to 40 at that point, you will still die. So even after the bubble ends. So, but like I said, that's kind of nuanced. We'll get there when we get there. So. Sorry, ready to check here. There's a couple people. Ice Lance, Eat, I know you're just a question. Need a flask, and Priest Evoker buff, and then we're good.
And motherfuckers at like 37%, and we're on like the 5th soak, so it might be dead before.
Like I said, it's really not that hard of a boss, as we already know. Alright.
Anyone have red? Red.
No worries. We'll look at that after. But 20 minutes left, so he really gets a good prog.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Two-star.
Star.
Let's help him out. It's good recovery, it's good. Watch funnel. Oh, you're good, you're good. We're just pumping here, we got knockback coming up next. This is group 2 for these soaks. After this is the Condom Star's skull.
Blazing breath.
Up on Condom. This is group 3. It's all right side, really good for. Right, this is the final skull Condom Star.
Searing heat. Searing blazing breath.
Alright, this is done. We're just pumping until the knockback comes. After this, Condoms and Stars are to the edge, right next to the front left of the boss. Group 1 here. We're missing a soak.
All the way in the back.
Yep. And Let's get a reset here.
Blazing breath.
How's people's stacks looking right now?
Igniting roar.
Get a reset here. Yeah, I was gonna address at least.
In the scenario like that where there's like 3 literally in a triangle, should we just like call which ones we're going
Give me
to?
a second, please.
First come, first serve. So if you're running, whatever one you reach first, that's the one you'll go to. So. Let's get what a feast here. On the yeah. With the skull soak, right as that's happening, as soon as it goes off, don't be afraid for melee and range to already preemptively start moving towards Star and Condom, because we will immediately replenish the skull spittle right away. There's no worry about that. However, the Star and Condom, as people can probably start to realize, that if you have Star and Condom, you're by yourself just a little bit longer than anybody else is, so therefore you're getting more stacks. So we need to try to get to them as fast as possible to help them clear those stacks, or clear the spittle, so we can eliminate their stacks. That is kind of the name of the game there. So once skull drops, the group soak hits, even if there's a spittle on the ground, just start running away from it, because even just as you run away, it should just instantly clear up. So
Sorry about that, boys. One of my kids threw up.
Oh no.
no worries. Do you need a moment?
That's
He
disgusting.
throwed up.
I'm good. I help the wife. She's got it from there.
Sounds good.
I throwed up.
Tell them to not.
I think that's the one thing I'm afraid of having to deal with. I
got
can't handle
kids.
vomit. No, I can't handle vomit.
Brian, you good?
Yeah, sorry.
It's worse than a trap.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One in front of boss, in front of boss.
Yep.
Remember to move right away, Skull, as soon as this drops.
I soaked that one by myself, so I'm at 16.
Okay.
Can't really help with the skull ones for a while.
That's fine. If you need to step out of the skull, that's fine. Knockback coming up.
Overpowering stomp.
Second group here.
Blazing breath. Searing heat.
This is third group.
Igniting roar.
Mostly done. Last set of regular pools.
Blazing breath.
And we're just chilling until the next knockback. Condom and Star here, for group 1 here.
I can't soak another one.
These are to the edges. Condom and Star, Crucible and Brian to the edge. Watch frontal. And we're just moving here. This is group 2. Get it? Oh, no, we're good. Keep going. So those to the edge, Elise and I know what it is, Lay. Tanks, could we also take the boss closer to the edge? It looks like, yeah, for those Star and Condom drops off, it's kind of a bit of a truck for them. Watch knockback here, watch knockback. This is group 3 soaks, there's 1 in the fire. Just left and get that, nice. Watch left self, please, if we can. Oh, no, that's right, no worries. Alright, let's do reset.
Watch everyone's up.
Come here, let me give you a hug.
Alright, let's give you a second, keep going.
Not bad, considering that was only the second pull and it was already at 40%.
Yeah, like I said, it's really not too bad, all things considered. Right, Feast is out. About 10 minutes left, so we get maybe like 2 more good pulls. I'd be pretty happy with that. So, Ice Lance eat.
The way your name is, why am I up here?
Yep.
Back to when he played Blood.
Mm-hmm. So let's get Evoker and Priest. Oh, wow, you guys are on.
I'm gonna drop a repair bot in case y'all need it.
We always need
Just one? Are you broke?
No, I have to. You want more? Okay.
Whoa, 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 let's chill. Those are like 400 gold a pop.
That ain't nothing.
Alright, you want to send me that gold instead? I'll take it.
3, 2, 1.
Give it Slough.
One near boss.
In front of boss.
Dosey down, man.
Watch frontal. Knockback coming up. If gateways are out. Should be group 2 for these soaks.
Oh, one's right under tanks. That works.
Let's keep these clean. I'm gonna move right away middle.
Blazing breath. Searing heat.
Group 3. Got third set of pulls here.
Blazing breath.
Right, next knockback's coming up after this. I guess it's still going here. Tell me this will get me down. Knockback coming up.
Overpowering stomp.
These are going to the edges now. Group 1. Oh, I'm trolling.
You're good, you're good.
Blazing breath.
Careful with the chains, you take extra damage on it.
Second group, one's far right. Thank you, Elise. Alright, these are the edges, Tyler and whoever that is.
Blazing breath.
I think we're just pumping for the next knockback, that's all we're doing here. Gateways are out if you can use them.
Overpowering stomp.
Move the boss a little bit.
Let's group 3 here.
Get the fire one.
Flicks PI.
Everybody group soak, skull.
I'm dead here.
Yo!
What you do?
Nice.
Wasn't dead.
Okay, let's get a wipe here.
I have a question on that soak in particular, because that one seems to be doing a lot of damage every time we get to that one. Do we have like raid-wide defensive going out, or is it mostly just personals?
We will probably have raid-wide offensives. Like I said, this first prog night's a little rough around the edges, which is kind of feeling it out. So, but we
I'm
will
zephering on as many AoEs as I can.
Yeah, for now, like I said, you know, any like rallies, AMZs, darkness, things of that nature, Zephyr, you know, we can send them, you know, however you guys feel like right now. Like I said, we probably got one more good pull, but yeah, for next time we'll have definitely a little bit more laid out defensives and healing CDs. So.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if there was like thing that, because I could have probably used like unending resolve to not die there, but I wasn't sure if we had like designated defense.
No, for right now, like I said, just use defenses liberally when you feel like you might need them. But in the future, we'll kind of iron that out more. Right, last pull here.
Are you canceling that?
Appreciate it, Kieran, but I'm good. I'll buy a token if I need it.
It's a donation. Take it. Take.
It's all no.
We're taking up a collection.
Yes.
Do it.
We have
Your
a
damage
sim-
makes us do more damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. We want the legendary sooner.
I'm not very good at it, dude. It's okay. I'm doing my best.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're on star.
Okay, bye.
I had to be Vermes on
Make
no
sure
damage.
moving the skull right away. Move.
Searing heat. Blazing breath. Searing heat.
Thank you, Elise. Knockback's coming up.
Circle.
Second group.
Take it back as soon as you can.
The key's over here in this fight, man.
Blazing breath. Searing heat. Searing heat.
Alicia, you're doing God's work. I'm watching it right now. Third group.
I'm in this one already.
Star. 2-star.
Make sure you move right away, skull, as soon as this goes off. Why melee? We should have a lot of melee on condom. I don't know why we ran out many melee on condom.
We're dead. Yeah, your 2 melee are dead.
Okay. Well, spawn more. I don't know.
I'm dead also.
Make more of you.
Knockback. So these will go to the edge here. After these small soaks, this is group 1. Oh, I think you're done. Everybody else on skull.
Blazing breath.
Karen,
I don't know what happened there.
2.
Oh my god, that was the unending resolve.
Blazing breath.
Yep, that's a wipe. Good prog tonight, so. I'm sure it
Nick
does.
said it was.
Overpowering
Nick said it
Is,
was burned to DC. Just changed my name.
I thought it was. Because like you haven't put it on the chart yet, but then I realized how your tyrant works.
But
Real quick,
all in
everyone.
all, yeah, what's up?
So sorry, well, I do have everyone. For sales run, we do have a buyer lined up for this Sunday. I will be creating a post this Friday. Do sign up.